Hey everybody, come on in. Come on in. Welcome to the Victor Brooks Show Instagram Indie Fam series. What's going on, everybody? Happy Martin Luther King holiday weekend. Happy ML King weekend, y'all. Much respect and much love to the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. and all of the freedom fighters, all of the soldiers of the civil rights era who put their lives on the line. In many ways, their freedoms on the line, their families on the line, their selves on the line. During that time, for us to be able to come as far as we've come to this day, and we still have a long way to go. But thank you and much respect to the once again to the holiday and legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. Hey everybody, I see you lining up. Black Girl 36, thank you so much for coming in. Rhino Jazz, much respect to Rhino Jazz. Thank you so much, Rhino. You all follow the Rhino Jazz page. You've got to know and keep informed of what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible for the independent artist. Momo, what's happening, my brother? Oi, como vai? Saudade você também, irmão. City Lamar. Hey, City, get ready for your episode. We can't wait, brother. We cannot wait. Olivia Tanisi, ladies and gentlemen, you remember the wonderful, talented, beautiful, incredible Sylvia from Italy that joined us for her episode a few weeks ago. Thank you once again, Olivia, and much respect to you and your family. I miss Franklin too, my Franklin fam. Yes, yes. Who else do we have? Come on in here, y'all. Line up, line up. You know, I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina at the moment, and it is 17 at 7. Astrid, thank you so much, my friend. You all know that 17 at 7 and Astrid has been, they've been with us ever since we started the Facebook Live, the Victor Brooks Show Facebook Live show last year when COVID hit the world last year. And, you know, you've been there with us. Thank you so much, Astrid, for all you're doing there in Saint-Denis, France, with all of your music and support and foundation for independent artistry there as well. And this is how, through Astrid and her efforts at 17 at 7, is how we met our incredible guest today, Toto ST. Who's with us today, y'all. Oh, man, I can't wait to get into this journey. Thank you again. Thank you again. Kasia, muito obrigado, Kasia, for coming in here today with us. Don't forget, type in where you're viewing from. Let me know what city, state, country, you know. Our indie fam has grown and grown and grown, you all. We are now over the 500 count mark of independent artists who are contacting me, and I'm contacting them, and we're just doing a whole togetherness of the indie fam community here at Instagram. And like I say all the time, I wanted to start this format here. There we go. France, Fayetteville, North Carolina, right on all day. But I wanted to start this particular format that's different from my Facebook Live show, where this format here is specifically for the support and the recognition of the independent artist, you know. There is such good music, good artistry, not just good, but incredible, innovative, original, unique artistry in music, in all forms of art, poetry, dance, visual arts, I would love to continue to expose in my small way, but here on Instagram, that's why I wanted to do it. We're not American Idol. We're not The Voice, you know. We are a group of independent artists in our own self, who reach out and speak the same language as you, the independent artist and artist that watches. And it's just a way for us to come together, keep on keeping on, give each other encouragement, give each other praise, give each other that push that we need as artists to remind each other and ourselves that art is one of the most important things that the world needs, has always needed, and especially needs now. And our independent artists around the world has the freedom to say what you want to say for the world, to give through your art what it is that you give. And when you come on this show, it's my time to brag on you, to love on you, to spread the word to everybody else, to say, hey, listen, follow this artist, download their music, support art and independent artistry, because good music is here, y'all. It never went away. We just don't hear it on mainstream a lot of times, but we know that artistry is being created every second of the day somewhere in this world. And it makes me feel so blessed and happy to when the artist decides to come on and share their time and let me introduce them to the rest of the world. So like I said, today, we have Mr. Toto ST coming in live today from Luanda, Angola. Come on, y'all. Luanda, Angola, this message around the world. Hey, what's happening in Chile? Right on. Well, come on in here, y'all. We see you. Carol King, Germany. Hello, hello. Hey, Portugal. Hello. What's happening? Come on in here, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Much respect to Audio Strut. Much respect. And the list is growing. And we just booked a young man from Tokyo, Japan, who'll be our guest. I believe we have him booked for next week at our 2 o'clock slot. Incredible jazz artist. And you'll know that we'll be going, our definite times for sure is 1 and 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same as New York. But because to give respect and fluidity for the artist, if they're in another time zone, it'll make more sense a lot of times to come on at a different time that'll accommodate them. So in Tokyo, our guest who will be coming in from Tokyo will be going on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because it's 10 p.m. in the morning, their time in Japan. And just the fact that he's taking his time to come and do the show, to be introduced to you, it's just respect shown mutually for this artist to say, hey man, I'll flip up my time frame just so we can work together and do this for the public. So let me see here. Sudamerica, Eczema. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on. Let's see if our brother Toto is in the waiting room. If you are, Toto, could you press the button? I'm learning here as we go, to be invited to the show. Let's see if I can do this here. No. Let's see here. I see it. Here we go. Yes. With no further ado, Toto ST, live from Luanda, Angola, is joining us as soon as this connects. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, Mr. Victor.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes. Can you hear me properly?
I can hear you now, man. I can hear you now. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Desculpa meu português, irmão. Eu falo pouquinho português, mas estou tentando agora, man. I speak just
no problem, no problem.
Thank you so much for joining us, Toto. We truly appreciate you, man. And I see your fans lining up here, people who also, just like me, respect your artistry, man. When I was introduced to your artistry through Astrid at 17 at 7, that's one person that her ear is so in tuned musically, man. And she said, "You've got to hear this artist, Toto." And I remember when I first heard your music, man, it was different in language, but it spoke to my soul as something that was familiar to me, man. Why is that? What is it about your artistry that people connect to? What do you think it is, Tony?
Well, I don't know how to explain that. I just have to say that, you know, when you do it from your soul, when you do the way, you know, what you really feel,
Yeah,
I think this is the result.
sure.
But I'm not think I'm doing something special in order to make people feel. I'm just doing me, and things are happening normally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's just
I'm not
something that,
doing something.
yeah.
It's
Uh-huh.
happening.
Gotcha. And you know what, man? I was reading your bio, and your journey is incredible, brother. You have a journey. If we can just start, tell us about growing up in Samba, the neighborhood of Samba in Angola, in Luanda, brother. Start us all the way back.
It's a tough neighborhood. You
Okay.
know, for those who are familiar with Angolan, you know, situation, they already know what's going on here. I grew up in a very poor area,
Mhm.
but we were happy,
Right on.
and but we didn't have this thing. We didn't have places where we can learn music stuff. We didn't have this thing, so I had to find my way
Okay.
at the time. But I used to sing to people, to my neighbors, and they were into my music since the beginning, you know. And I think I've been inspiring many people from samba, even from Luanda, because I was born in Luanda.
Okay.
But at the same time, it was tough because of you know poverty or lack of means to do
Yeah.
music the way I wanted at the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know, I thank God because with a lot of help, I found a way, and now I'm here doing music, and I
Yes.
hope I will keep doing this
Come on,
for many
man.
years.
And we hope you do too, brother. You know what? Your artistry isn't going anywhere, man. When you hear, and those of you who are lined up here and the fans of Toto who are on here right now, you know what I'm talking about. When you hear Toto's music, it doesn't let you go. It holds on to you, and you become a part of that total experience,
Thank
man,
you.
during that music. And you know what? Tell us about. I believe you were 8 years old when you started writing your first lyrics. 7 or 8 years old. Is that correct?
I think it was 8. Yeah, at the age of 8 years old, I was, you know, the lyrics. It was like a silly at the time because I didn't know how to write properly.
Okay.
But I had this challenge. My big sister helped me so much in this, and I was in that age. Imagine, Mr. Brooks, I was already thinking about the this human issues of you
Yeah.
know, war. We had a civil war at the time, and I
Yeah.
was asking why people are fighting each other. Aren't we brothers? Why don't you know? My lyrics wasn't their sings, but you know, a little bit confused because I was my brain was
I
too
got
small,
you.
if I can say that.
I got you. I got you. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but I wrote my first song when I was 8, and till that time, I never stopped.
Never stop, man.
So, and my music is already is most of the content is in terms of I speak about your humanity, um, philosophy, if I can say that.
Yes.
Always trying to bring something positive, you know, to and participate to improve this country because I don't
Yeah.
have any other power but music. That's what I
Mhm.
use to make to participate to make change in the process. So
Awesome.
I've been writing songs. I've been positive. I've been helping many musicians to be positive, to bring something good, because we already know the situation we live in Angola. but doesn't mean we have to stop. I think if you want some change, we all have to participate in order to bring something different.
That's right. That's right.
That's what
Oh, come
that's
on,
what I've
man.
been doing.
Like we used to say growing up in church and still today, amen, brother. That's it. Because
Thank you.
what you're speaking, man, is because to me, what you're saying is it just reflects the power of artistry, brother Toto. Because when all through history, man, whenever there was a conflict or whenever there was something that needed to be changed, there was a song that was written about it. There was a movie that was made. There was
Yeah.
a painting that gave that description. There was a poem that was given. And I remember Nina Simone, one of her biggest things were, okay, we are artists, but the power comes in when we realize what we need to do with our artistry for
Yes.
others, for the world. And what you're doing, man, what you just said at a young age, that was close to your heart, to something that you feel
Indeed.
you understood. Hey, I got to use my artistry to do this, right?
Indeed. Indeed. And let me tell you that it happened in a very in how can I say spontaneously. Because I always think that we try, most of the musicians, they're trying to, I'm not judging anybody,
Mm-hmm.
but most of the musicians, they're trying to do things for themselves. But at the end of the day, it's not only about myself, it's about us. It's about what we can add, what we can bring up, what we can bring to make change. How can we make this so-called reality better for all
Come
of
on.
us? And as a musician, I have to do something because I cannot be in a corner complain about things. I have to do things.
Yes.
So I have no. I'm not looking for this fancy life like many musicians. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
judging them. It's just I'm not in this kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
But because I decided to be in a path that would allow me to bring consciousness,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
to bring change. But because sometimes we think, okay, we need money. Of course, we need money, but life is not only about money.
Come on,
You
Toto.
know,
That's
we
right.
have to help. We have to educate people. We have to bring something. We have to create structures that allows other. I'm speaking as Angolan
Yes.
citizen to allow others to come up with and do their things. That for me, music is more than just this ego thing,
Yeah.
me and bling bling.
Right,
For me,
right,
music is
right.
consciousness, is life, and I'm sharing. At the end of the day, I'm sharing my perceptions. I'm
Yes.
sharing the way I see words to the others, and I'm receiving, I'm giving. For me, being a musician is more than just sing. You have to touch people. You have to,
Come on,
you
man.
have to
That's
and
right.
I've been always in this. I don't remember myself as a person who not into this kind of thoughts. So I always think this way.
Yeah.
And for me, is important to bring something new. When I say new, it's my way. You know,
Come on,
to
man.
bring
That's
something
it.
my way, to bring something that people can relate to as well. And I think that I'm doing well. I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
well because I have a lot of people that are following me. They love the way I sing, as you mentioned before,
That's it.
the
That's right.
way I do things. They love my lyrics, and I receive a lot of message from people from Angola saying
Yeah.
like, "Your music changed my life. Your music did this to me," and I'm happy.
Yes.
It means that my purpose, the thing that I've put myself
Yes.
into, is working.
Come on, man.
You know,
That's right. That's
and
right.
I'm very happy, and
Hey.
I'm already happy, and I don't know what's gonna happen next.
Mhm.
I'm already happy,
Yeah.
and I hope I keep doing the same way I've been doing.
Brother, I have these right now. I have, those little bumps when you feel something. We call them
Yeah.
chill bumps here. And
Yes.
I know many people who are watching, because I can see the comments of people who are totally agreeing and feeling what you're saying, man. And that's why I wanted to do this show, Toto, on Instagram specifically, man, because for the life of an artist, we it's not that we are better than people who are not artists. We're not more. It's nothing that it's not. It's just that we think different. We feel different. We can
Indeed.
and the things that we feel, and a lot of times we are the ones who are more shy than the other people. We are the ones who are more comfortable in our studio, or more comfortable away from the big crowd, because we have a lot of things that we have going on in our mind that we want to interpret, right? So when we have what you're saying right now, man, it's perfect, because that's what us, and I'm going to talk to our indie fam who are watching right now. You hear Brother Toto's comments right now. You feel his soul. You understand what it is that he's saying, artists, because I can see your comments. Keep writing those songs. Keep making the poetry, y'all. Keep painting those pictures. Keep doing your dance choreography. Keep making your movies. Keep cooking your dishes. Whatever your artistry is, indie fan, keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Why? Because no one else can explain the way you can explain what you want to say. Just like Brother Toto is saying right now. Toto, man, what do you give? You say you're helping other artists right now. What are some things that you find yourself talking to new artists, who are independent artists, who are just starting to realize their artistry? What do you tell them, brother?
The first thing I tell them is that they have to understand that they have more tools than we used to have
That's
back
right.
then.
Yeah.
And they have to, they have to take it
That's right.
in order to learn more. Because when I started, I remember that I used to love so much. I still do.
Yeah.
R&B,
Yeah.
R&B, soul, and it was hard to get a CD, because when we used to hear something about America, it used to be so far from. Now it
Okay.
seems like America is here. I can feel America in my house as
Got you.
as we're talking now.
Yes, brother. I got you.
And
I
I and
got
I
you.
and I say, look, and we had to go and in a different ways to. I mean, we had to find ways to learn things, to be in touch with music. But this young generation, they have everything, if I can say that now. So take it.
Yes.
They have to take it and
Yes.
use it properly in order to do whatever they want to do.
That's right.
And these youngs, I have to tell them that uh, do what you feel. Do what you feel, because I've been noticing that sometimes the industry can change people.
Come on
I
now.
know
That's
people
right.
know
That's
know
right.
better. Just keep doing you and whatever it is, but be open to changes. If when it
Yes.
needs, you have
Yes.
to take.
Yes.
And we have to that they have. I tell them to start more, to learn more about harmonies, to know about rhythm, because in Angola, I say that we are too much rich in terms of rhythm. And
Now,
I
what do
tell
you
them,
mean?
look,
What do you mean?
in terms of rhythm, because we have a lot of a rhythm like kilapanga, we have masemba, we have samba.
Yes.
We have a lot of different rhythms, and I tell them, look, don't be shy. If you have to blend all of these things, or you have to add some American style, Brazilian style, just do
Yes.
whatever
Yes.
you feel.
Yes.
And I've been working with some young musicians. Like I've been producing with him now. His name is Roland. I think is on now. It's
Hey,
there. Is
Roland.
there.
All right. All right.
Yeah, he's a very good keyboard player.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I told them, I tell him, look, let's go, just do, just feel. Let's put ourselves in this, let's bring out something that, that make us happy, that make us feel.
Mhm.
And things are working well because I can say that I didn't have the people to tell me what to do at the time. It doesn't mean I cannot do this for those who are, those who
That's
are
right.
coming.
That's right.
And I intend to open a school, a music school.
Wow.
I'm still working it with Astrid,
Okay. Hmm.
in order to teach harmonies, rhythm, and bring some. And we want to bring up some. How can I say that? Music and philosophy,
Okay.
music and
Okay.
and and welfare. You know, at the end of the day, it's not just the fact that you are a musician.
Hmm.
You need something more. You
Hmm.
need to add something. You need to be a good, if I can say that, a good
Hmm.
human.
Hmm. Hmm.
You have to
Hmm.
come up with some spirit. So we are trying to see how can we teach young musicians, not only music and issues about life, philosophy, well-being.
That's right. That's
I
right.
wish I could do. I wish I could do more, but yet we need. It's about
Hey,
money because we already know. So we are trying to build this thing, and I hope it goes forward.
come on, brother Toto. Let me tell you something, man. Everything that now I was already a fan of your music. Already a fan of your music. Now I'm a fan of your soul, man.
Thank you,
You
sir.
are, brother. You are what it's about, man. When we talk about taking your artistry and building with your artistry, giving back with your artistry. That's what you're doing. That's what you're talking about. And Indie fam, this is another reason why we do this show. You're hearing it from the artists themselves. We're not just scrolling down Instagram and we're not just scrolling down and seeing a sponsored clip, which is beautiful because that's how a lot of the people I'm meeting and being introduced when they send me their emails and they have, and that is powerful in its own way through social media. But when you get a chance to then hear their words, like we're hearing Brother Toto now, hear exactly what it is that they're doing and what they're made of as an artist. That's why this show, please share this show with others. And it's not that Victor Brooks isn't, I'm trying to do what we're doing, talking about right now. The more people I can get to watch this means the more of the world that can be introduced to this artist. And that artist can take it to another artist. And those
That's right.
artists can take it to a younger artist that's coming up. It's not about self. We were not given the artistry gift to keep it to ourselves. We were given the artistry gift, ladies and gentlemen, to give it to others. And that's what Brother Toto's talking about right now. Let me
Yeah.
say this real quick. And everything that he just said, 2007, from the bio, is when Toto was at the festival, Luanda, one of the top performers and singers there. Then in 2015, Best Song, Best Composer of a Song Award that was given. 2016, Best Singer World Music Top Radio Luanda. Then 2017, winner the Vis-a-Vis in Spain. And let me ask you this, brother. Oh, also now awarded Best Composer at Luanda Song Festival, 18th edition. Toto ST was also nominated in 5 categories. You told us growing up in samba. You told us being taught at a young age of learning your own craft. And then when you look back on these awards, you look back on what it is that your artistry has been recognized for. How does that make you feel, bro?
Um, Being honest, Mr. Victor, it's good.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
good, but you know what? I don't know. I don't know to put, you know, sometimes I have difficulties to explain such a deep thing in English
Understand, brother.
because I'm thinking in Portuguese. But for
Okay.
me, let me tell you that let me tell you that my career is there's things that I consider as you know, as consequences. You know,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
not something that I've been working hard to get. You know, that like I need to be nominated for this. I'm not working for this. You know, I'm just doing my music. And if I receive this awards, I take it. Okay, thank you. With gratitude. Everything that comes in my career, I
Yes.
take it with a lot, with
Yes.
such a gratitude. But I have no goals. But the fact that I have to connect with people, I have to bring up some consciousness. That's, you know, that's the things that I'm worried the most. You know,
Gotcha.
and I put myself in this line always. But it's good to get some awards, and it's good. But my career is way far from, you know, this
Yeah. I
kind of.
got you, brother. I got you, man. And when you were a young child, let's go back to 8 years old. Did you ever think or dream that now or in 2015, 16, 17, that you learning the guitar for the first time or you writing your lyric for the first, did the young Toto ever think, one day I'm going to be where I am now? Did that ever cross your mind? Were there times you
Uh,
thought about it? Yeah,
I think so.
great.
Not, you know, um, if I go back time, I can tell you that I've never seen myself as, you know, out of the music.
Yeah,
I
got you, got you.
never, because I grew up doing music. I've never been into a different job. If I
Okay,
can
got
say,
you. Yes, yes.
I never done anything different. I'm always on music since I was a kid.
Since you can, yeah.
Till since yes, till now, I'm still doing music. Of course, I've dreamed about um, being like a, I don't know, star when I was young.
Mm-hmm. Got you, man.
This
Yeah,
concept,
you're right.
and but things were you know, happening naturally, and
Yes.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Got you.
but I used to think that, okay, I want to be a good musician, and I had to work hard to get this
Yeah.
level, and I'm trying to improve till now.
Got you, brother. You know what? I'm gonna come back to it, but that hook in Sunshine, man, let me tell you something.
Oh
That
yeah,
hook is haunting. You don't forget the hook. Ba, 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 ba. That's it.
yeah.
It's a hook, man. And you know what I'm talking about, songwriters, who I see you out there. Your natural songwriting hook. And when you listen to, I believe it's the album, your first album, correct? What was the name of your first album?
Vida das coisas.
There you go. But your hooks all through your catalog, man, you have a hook, a natural hook vibe. You dig? I mean, you write a hook, man. It's unforgettable. When
Thank
I
you.
put you on the spot, do you have a guitar with you right now, brother?
Yeah, I got my guitar right here.
Please, would you bless us with that, man?
Sunshine.
Whatever you want to play, man. Whatever.
It's like there is a part of me. It's like I'm incomplete. It's like a bad song on repeat. It's like a heart without a beat. I'm really sorry from the bottom of my heart. It was me, it wasn't you. Was living in the dark. If I could turn back time, I would have done it differently. Sunshine, please shine again in my life. You know I won't survive without you here by my side. My head is blowing of thinking how could everything be different if I was there by your side. Sitting down, let him go.
Fantastic, brother. Fantastic, man. Please. And you know what? I see your fans, and you know what, y'all? This is hey, there it is, right there. And this is the new single. I'm correct, Sunshine, right?
Indeed, indeed,
Great.
indeed.
This is the one that you all have been seeing on my promo page and you see on his page. But this song here is just the newest, okay, in the arsenal of Toto ST. You know, when you first picked up your guitar, man, how old were you when you started playing the guitar?
I was 18 years old.
18. Did you take lessons or was it something you just started doing or what, man?
No. It's I had a friend called Vunda. It's a very African name, Vunda. He used to play guitar, and we used to make part of the same church at the time. And I didn't have the instrument, so I saw him. Told him, "Look, can you teach me play?"
Yeah.
He said, "If you have a guitar, of course I'm going to teach you."
Right.
So I didn't have the guitar, but I used to go to his house and press a little bit. He taught me the three first note, like do,
Yes.
re,
Yeah. Gotcha.
you know,
Gotcha.
and it was hard to make the F chord.
Okay.
And then from the F till now, I've been doing my own.
There you go. There you go. You do it in your own way, right? You got your own. Gotcha.
Yes, because I don't know any other way of learning, because I just learn things by feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And harmonies, for me, it's about feelings.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm thinking about in a mysterious thing, how can I put together some chords in order to bring this feeling, this mystery or nostalgia or whatever. I have to find a way to bring it. So I had to start myself how to do this, and I'm very happy because I feel like every day is not getting better. It's that I understand better myself.
Come on, brother. That's it, man. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's always what I feel, and I want what I want to put out, because and harmony is the way. If I want to be like sad, how can I, so sing just I was always trying to it's the experience. I'm experiencing myself. I'm not learning things. I'm just experiencing myself. That's how I'm getting to this level of composing and doing music.
Yes, brother. Much respect, brother Toto. Much respect, man. And it's like, one of the fears, and like you were mentioning before, I remember those days long ago. Because when you mentioned how things are different now for an artist to be able to record or get their material listened to, and things of that nature. This is a date myself, but at 56, when I first started in this way back, you're right. It was even before I started working for mainstream music industry. It was a process to be able to at least just get a cassette tape for us back then. You know,
Right.
we had to first, either if we didn't play an instrument, we had to have a pencil and pad and a tape recorder to remember the melody we just sang and what have you, or take it to a friend to put words to our melody. And we then had to surround ourselves with other musicians. And if no one had a garage or a house that would be too loud, we had to find the money to go to rehearsal studio and
That's
learn
right.
that song, you know. And then
That's right.
once we learned the song, then we either had to have a tape recorder to then take it and save money to go to a studio and record that, you know. And we had just enough money. Okay, we got to get it right because we can't afford more than 2 hours. So we go in and we record it, and then we have our tape. But then it wasn't over, because then we had our tape, and now we had a list of names and addresses of record labels and production companies that we had to then mail out to people, or can we get this tape to this person, or can we get it there? Those days are really almost gone in a lot of ways. And now how we're meeting right now through social media, when Astrid just sent me the video and sent me the music, and then I just fell in love with your artistry and your vibe, and like the world has, man. How do you see social media at this time helping the fears of the independent artist? A lot of fears of the independent artist. I don't know if I'll ever make a record. How can I make a CD? Who will hear my music? These are real fears and concerns of independent artists. How did you get through those times? Making your first CD, brother? What was that experience like?
You know, for us in Africa back then, it used to be hard because, you know, we never had CDs that were, you know, fabric that, I mean, that has been done in Angola, because we always had to go abroad to do things. And it used to cost a lot of money, and we didn't
Yes,
have the money. We didn't have, but God, the universe, always find ways to, you know,
got you.
to, to put us in the right path. So I remember that I used to be a musician, you know, surrounded with different musicians, those who were in the same, I mean, looking for the same thing that I was looking at the time. And I met a guy called Adam Philippe. He has he was a host of a radio program at the time, in Radio Luanda, you know,
Got
the
you.
radio of the city at the
Yeah,
time.
yes, yes.
Because I don't remember well when on how we met, but I remember we were together, and he told me, look, can you go to my program? We're gonna have an interview. That was my first interview ever.
Wow.
And I went there. I started to sing a song, and they were recording the whole interview. I'm talking about 2000 2002 or three, if I remember well. And the cell phone started ringing nonstop. People, yeah, people were saying, "Oh, this musician, we want to help, we want to give money, we want to," you know,
Oh,
people trying to help me to get the CD, to get my album. I mean,
yeah.
and this recording, the recording from this interview became my first hit. You know,
Fantastic.
and
Yeah.
and things were happening at the time. But if I go deeper, yes, it used to be hard because we had no clue, we had no people to help, mostly people that do the kind of music. Because, you know, I'm always making fusion, because we have styles here that are we can call standard, like samba, kizomba. Most of the people do this, but I was, if I can say that, I was out of this. how can I say that? I was out of these patterns, out of this
Okay, gotcha.
kind
Yeah.
of, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was difficult for me to be helped to do things because nobody believed in this in this kind of
Okay.
songs.
Okay.
But from this interview, because of what we're saying, because I was telling stories in the music in my songs
Yeah.
and sending messages. I was telling stories and sending messages, you know. So everybody was into was like, who's this guy? Because my music, I can say that, Mr. Victor, my music is used to be so weird in
Ooh,
terms of
okay.
structure, you know. Because I would start like I'm slow. When my and then all of a sudden uh,
Gotcha.
and
Yeah.
it was weird for me at the time, and for people this, and but they say, look, this guy is doing his thing. So now I had again more people trying to understand who's this guy, what is it that is bringing out, and till this interview, uh, from this interview till now, never stopped because I have a very a huge audience in Angola,
Yes. Yes.
and because of that. But for most of us, it used to be very difficult to to be known, to do
Mm-hmm.
album,
Mm-hmm.
because it used to be expensive as well because the country is expensive,
Right.
and we had no, how we didn't know at the time how to get, I keep saying that in Angola we don't have yet a structure that we can call, we have a, that we will call as industry. I don't think we
Okay.
have it. We have
Okay.
musicians that feel, and let me tell you that Angola musicians, they are so strong.
Yes.
They have to do
Yes.
everything by their own.
Got you, man. Got you. Yeah.
We have no structure. We have no, things that make structure that make things happen in a very in a normal way.
Okay.
We have to do everything by ourselves. That's why I'm working with Astrid right
Yes.
now,
Yes.
because
Yes.
because most of Angolan musicians are going abroad, like in Portugal,
Mm-hmm.
Spain, because we are looking for better conditions.
Mm-hmm.
We at the same time we are trying to build something in Angola because we have no industry, if I can say
Okay.
that.
Okay. Okay.
We
Gotcha.
lack a lot of things. It's very difficult to make living here just by doing
Okay.
music.
Okay. Well, brother, even more respect. Even more respect. And what you're given, man, you're given from your heart wisdom to an inspiration to other artists who are watching this. And, hearing the honesty that you just said right now, Toto, about the difficulties, being an artist, growing up, coming from the neighborhood of Samba, growing up in Angola, putting together your first project, and how through the difficulties, you've been able to hold on to your artistry. It never
Yes, sir.
left you. Your artistry through it all, even now and forever, you've been able to hold on and give that gift to the world, man. And I'm going to talk to our indie fam again. Hey, y'all, you heard this now too. I love it because let's just be real about it, y'all. Here in the US, you just heard a story, a life story and journey from Toto. Incredible, one of the premier artists of Angola, and in my opinion, one of the premier artists of the world that we have. But you heard his journey, you heard his story. Hey, y'all, independent artist, you can give it a shot. You don't have to give up. You can
That's right.
keep on keeping on, y'all. And like Toto just started out, if you want to hold, if your premier reason, y'all, is I want to be a star, You know, I want to be the king of the music world. I want to be the next Burt Bacharach. I want to be the next whoever. Okay, hold on to your dream. If that's not your biggest vision, that you just want to make music, you just want to create your artistry, hold on to that. Because if you let that go, that other dream will never happen. It'll never happen.
You're
And
right,
if
sir.
it doesn't happen in the way that you want it, independent family, trust me, through your artistry, you're going to do just what Brother Toto is doing now, what Clevia in Italy did on her episode, what Sarah Sachs did on her episode, what Dylan did on his episode, what all of our others. You're going to give inspiration to another artist, and you're going to give inspiration to the world. Brother Toto, man, you got to come over to our Facebook and do that one too, whenever your time would allow, man.
I'll
And,
be
I want to
delighted.
talk about Flavors of Time is your CD, correct? And what you
Yeah.
just played, Sunshine, the song Sunshine. And man, when I put that up, I've been getting so many emails about that. And people calling, man, who was that? What's that? I've never heard, man, that's bad. Da, 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 da. That's what it's all about. We have to share. We have to
Thank you.
support
Thank
each other, y'all. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm excited. You see, this is a passion for me to bring artistry out here, to spread the news and support other artists. But Flavors of Time, your fifth album. You composed this album in 1 month?
Yeah. I did it with a young boy, as I mentioned before, called Roland, Sir Roland. And I didn't have the idea. We didn't want to do any album because I was finishing an album called Avatar. And then I sent a song to a very famous artist called Perula. She lives in Angola. And said, look, if you want this song, please, if you love it, you can take it. And I sent a song and she didn't like it. She didn't like it. And then I was in the studio with Roland, and I said, look, let me show you something. I sent the song to this musician and she didn't like it. And I'm trying to understand what is wrong in this song. And then the technician put the song on, and Roland just says, stop right there. Just plug the keyboard right now.
Yeah.
And he started to play, to put the chords, the vibe, and all of these things.
Yeah.
And the song came up with such an energy. It was good.
Wow.
It was bringing the 90s, 80s, 90s vibe.
Yeah.
And then said, look, let's do something in this way. Yeah. So from that day, every single day we were doing things. We went, I said, don't, we have nothing now. Just go, let's go to the studio and let's see what's going to come up.
Yes. Yes.
And then we started to create music, songs, producing, from nothing. Just go there and do things. And every day, wow. And we were doing it during the day. In the evening, I was writing the lyrics. For 1 month, we had 12 songs written, produced, and then we decided to work with a young boy that is mixing and mastering this project called Milson. He was into this vibe also, so we create a kind of a team.
Yes.
Yes. And the problem was how to convince Astrid to launch this project.
Okay.
We were doing another project, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was sending songs to Astrid, and she was delighted, and she said, "Oh, let's go." Right. Whatever you're doing there, I'm down. And then we keep doing things. And Flavors of Time. Let me tell you that this title it was given by Astrid. Okay. because I didn't have time, Mr. Victor. I didn't have time to pick up a title for the project. We were just doing songs, and we did songs that bringing back the vibes from 70s,
Yes.
80s,
Yeah.
90s,
Yeah.
things that it seems like we were there in America at the time, but we weren't there.
I got you. I got you.
We
Hey, man,
bring some
I got
like
you.
Hard Wind and Fire,
Yes.
Pull and Gang, and this and this R&B sing like Babyface, like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Joe Thomas, those musicians. We
Mhm,
are
mhm.
so we decided to reinvent ourselves
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
in this
Hey,
project.
you did. And you know what? Let me tell you something, man. When I heard from, and much respect to you, Brother Roland, and thank you for introducing us to Roland as well, and the engineer, because the mix of it, the whole production of this CD is incredible, man. And to know that it was all done in 1 month, the writing of it, the inspiration of it, uh, the title of it, the production of it, all of it in 1 month, man, to me just means it was meant to be. It was meant to happen at this time, at
I
that
think
moment,
so.
with
Yes.
these musicians, And
Yes.
Brother Toto, man, I could talk to you on and on, man. And you know what? I
And I'm
just,
very happy.
I don't want this to end, brother. But I know you have to do your thing. But man, would you come back and I'd love to put together a show over on Facebook as well, with your time, and spread the word there about flavors of time. And all of that. Where can we follow and download, brother? Where can we download the CD, this one, and all of your work?
No, the album is not out yet.
Okay.
But this the first single, like Sunshine, is
Yeah.
out. And in February, we're gonna launch the second
All
single.
right. All right.
And in March, in my birthday, we're gonna launch the album, and we're gonna take another video. We're gonna put out another video.
All right.
So, and I hope you make part of this thing. We will send you
Yes.
songs, videos. We will share things
Please,
with you.
please, man.
I'm very happy for this interview to be
Me
connected
too.
with you and share things and learn things from you. And I'm very happy, and I hope we keep we keep in touch.
Oh, brother. And you know what? I'm gonna just put it out there. I hope we work together one day. I want to collab with you, brother. I really do.
Yeah, because
So,
those who don't know, Victor is a very good singer.
oh
I'm just
man,
saying that.
hey, hey, brother. And that's another reason I wanted to do this show is because maybe there's an artist that's watching one of our episodes of someone else that we may have had, and it's already happened. I got a call or email that says, hey, I was one of this person was watching an episode of one of our other episodes of a guest, and now they're working together. Now they're doing some things together. It's an independent family, and I thank you again, Brother Toto, for taking your time to come on here and talk with us, man, and play
My
your
pleasure.
music, you know. And we're with you, man. We're your family. We got your back. We're ready to download. We're ready to follow. And everybody,
Appreciate it.
I just found out you can share this episode. So when you go to IGTV, because if many of you miss those who will be watching this for the first time on IGTV, share the recorded one you hear. Let other people know what you felt and heard here with Brother Toto today, and keep on keeping on, y'all. Is there anything you want to say, even to your people in Angola, brother, in Portuguese, if you'd like, please?
Para my people, para o meu pessoal, obrigado por terem assistido esse programa. Espero que vocês sigam as minhas páginas, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I'm coming up with something different. You're not expecting, but I'm doing something that I'm trying to bring some happiness to my people. now,
Yes.
because the situation is is tough now. I'm trying to bring up, this a different inner energy, because this pandemic situation is putting us down, is bringing some, some bad feelings. In this project, I'm trying to bring something that will, trying to, something that is uplifting.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I say thank you, obrigado a todos vocês, obrigado por estarem sempre do meu lado, e acredito que estaremos sempre juntos nessa caminhada enquanto vivos aqui nessa terra. Thank you very much, my people from abroad.
You got it. Well, you brought us some sunshine today. And ladies and gentlemen, go download that first single of his 5th album, Flavors of Time. And he played the acoustic of Sunshine for us today. And he's going to hit us back to back, February and March, of different singles.
That's
and
right.
The release in March. So please go to his page here on Instagram, follow Toto, tell your friends of Toto, tell others to follow Toto, because if you felt it today, somebody else is going to feel it the same way. That's the lyric. If you felt it today, somebody else is going to feel the same way. You dig what I'm saying? We love you, Indie fam. Thank you again, Brother Toto. And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, we're on every Sunday now, 2 episodes a Sunday at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock p.m. on Sunday. We're about to come right back with you right now with our second guest, Reginald Weissman, for today. And we're also, and I said it at the beginning, out of respect for some of our artists who are coming in from specifically Japan, because of the time difference, we will be going on at 8 p.m. on Sunday night to accommodate our people in Japan who are ready to give their story. Let's hear their journey, right? See, so we're getting everybody in here, y'all. Once again, you know what I always say. When you see that promo's coming on, come on back and get some of this positivity on you. Take a bath in it. Take a shower in it. Scuba dive in it. Skinny dip in it if you want to. But the main thing is jump in that pool of positivity. And when you come out, sprinkle it on as many people as you can, because that's what it's all about. We love you, and we'll see you next time on the Victor Brooks Show Indie Fam series on Instagram. All right, y'all, come on back in about 10 minutes, because we have an incredible show with Washington, D.C., Chocolate City's own Reginald Weissman, a torch holder of true R&B, an independent artist in his own right, singer, songwriter, producer. We getting everybody in here, y'all. If it's independent artistry, this is the place to be. And like I said, it's not about American Idol style. It's not about The Voice style. It's about it's about a support style for the independent artist and the journey of independent artistry around the world. We love you. We'll see you next time, y'all. Come on back in 10 minutes.